Morning, guys, and Merry Christmas. Oh my God, can't believe 2017 went by so quickly, man. I guess the way everything's scheduled in my head, it seems like we should still have another 8 months. Any which way, it's good to be back. I've got some really good stuff in the hopper for this 2018 year, all scheduled and so forth, so no more scatterbrain type stuff. We're going to have a great year with what we're going to be doing on my channel. A lot of traveling. I'll get you guys get to meet some of my friends in this world and so forth, as far as in the harvesting and pest environment, you know, eco wildlife type stuff, and so forth. So what I wanted to do really quick was I wanted to show you this really cool, unique unit that we sell out of our from Farm Snipers, but it's from our Darkmatter line of gear that we use and so forth. So this is one of the mounting systems we use for holding our guns if we are trying to take certain shots and so forth. Mostly if you're working inside the city or inside a building or so forth, but I have it here on the car and so forth. So I'm gonna put it all together real quick here, so you kind of get an idea and the strength of this one unit and so forth. And of course the cows are involved in this, so hopefully it'll stay quiet. All right, let's get at it. Okay, this is actually a suction cup based unit. Quite a few of us, I don't know, probably about 2 years ago, really started looking into it as far as a real easy, I wouldn't say too expensive way of being able to shoot off your vehicle or things of that sort. There's certain places, like here in Arizona, you're not allowed to shoot off. If you're shooting pest birds like pigeons and starlings and things of that sort, you're allowed to actually shoot off a vehicle, but any other type of game or any game birds or game animals, no way. So it's kind of one of those things where you're kind of risking yourself getting caught, and can you prove what you're doing, whatever else. So take that in mind wherever you live. But here, I know I'm on a farm. I think everybody knows me. Game warden knows me here, especially. Any which way, this is a suction-based unit, and it will hold up to 35 pounds just on this one suction. Okay. What I'm going to do really quickly, because it is dusty out here, is I'm going to wipe this down ever so gently, not to scratch up the paint on the car. Put that over there. Suction cup, so you can either push down like this, then make sure by pumping the vacuum pump, it secures it. Okay, guys, I'm 220, and as you can see, I'm pulling the car with it. So you can see that has a lot of grip to it. And our units actually have two, in case you have a heavier gun, powder burner, bigger gun. It has a longer shelf track here, so forth. This has, which is really nice about this, is that you've got many of things. You got bubble levels, you got so forth. I'll get more in detail in another video, but I just wanted to show you this really quickly because I had a lot of people from my Instagram and Facebook going, oh, dude, what is that thing? It has all the 360-degree camber this way, rotation, okay. It has rotation also on here on the base. Bubble level, bubble level, bubble level, bubble level. So you could literally use this as I call it. It's a real small bench rest, very technical bench rest. Okay. Platform for this. So give me 1 second, and I'll get the platform clip that goes onto my rifle, and show you how this actually works outside of it. Actually, like I said, it has camber here. Okay. That can be rotated. Rotate. Oops, sorry about that. Rotate that so you're in line. If you want to be in line with the actual rotation of this, then that's how you do it and so forth. Okay. So, and total rotation. So you can pretty much choose. You're not on flat ground, but you can find your flat. You can find as flat as you want with the bubble levels on here and so forth. Of course, I have a bubble level on my rifle, so you can take your 3 or 4 to 5 minutes, depending on what you're doing, and get this as level as possible for your rifle to shoot. So let me get the rifle real quick. Hey guys, Merry Christmas. Yeah, dude, check this mug out. Okay, so I got a brand new HM 1000X in 22 caliber. It's a monster. It is literally the best and most accurate air rifle I have right now. This thing is so many steps in advancement compared to the Air Ranger. Okay, the Air Ranger, I've had her for 5-6 years now, at least 6 years. And she is awesome. A great shooting rifle, accurate as hell, powerful as hell. But honestly, really don't need a 25 when I could be using a 22 and so forth for the birds that I'm shooting. Okay, I'm gonna do a review on this gun sooner here than later. But what I wanted to really quickly was get onto this mounting bracket that we actually are starting to sell through our Darkmatter gear. It is an amazing unit as far as that goes. It's suction cup based. You can either push down on it or you can sit here and pump it up. It's already pumped up as it is. And okay, I'm 220, okay? And I can honestly, as you can see, move the car. Okay, we're all good here. And as you can see, it doesn't break anything here as far as it goes. So you've got a nice, firm shooting apparatus. It's basically it's a real easy bench rest for shooting, for especially wildlife operators, like somebody like Dan Glock who works inside big box stores shooting birds and so forth. This is a great unit to be able to set up and post up on something, and that's a smooth surface, and actually use it. It's got bubbles from hell, bro. I mean, it's got bubbles everywhere, so you can get level. I know this is not level, this is kind of concave and so forth. So it's good to be able to use it and so forth. So what you might want to do is actually take the gun and use your bubbles and so forth to get where you need to be as far as what you consider flat enough for taking the shots off. This has many different camber aspects. You can go from getting that really precise shot you need or to super loose. Super loose. No matter what you do, you can get it super loose. Whatever angle, there's so many options here. So many options. And every option has a lockdown. So once again, okay, then it has this option, which is, so if you can't find your angle that you need using one of these units, I don't think you need one of these units, or you shouldn't be using one, because they gives you that much. That gives you that many opportunities to find the angles. And like I was saying before, you loosen it up, you find your angle, you have it, boom, you have exactly what you want. And then when you need to speak to somebody that's on the farm, you can just lock it down. Okay, the owner just drove right by, and you know, if I needed to speak to him, I could have just locked it down like this. We're good, so forth. Me, I like to personally do that. That way I know it's safe. It's not pointing at anybody or any animal, whatever, and so forth. Once again, safety's the biggest thing here, guys. So any which way, this unit is available through us. It's only available online through us. And you can find me on my Facebook page under Jim Walton or Farm Snipers. This unit right here, where it's exactly what you're getting right here, which is you get a clip from your rifle. Okay, so you get a mounting clip that goes onto your Picatinny rail for your bipod, which slides onto this unit here, locks down, let me lock that, okay, and so forth. Okay, you get this whole unit, okay, for $300. That's what you get it for. Okay, so, like I said, it's like I say, it's not for everybody. It's a little bit pricey, but for a lot of guys, wildlife operators that work inside or close quarters, which I do a lot of close quarters shooting, this unit is perfect for that, because you have a nice steady platform to work off of. It's a little bit more concealed compared to bringing trigger sticks and whatever else, where, you know, and so forth. So it gives you another shooting platform to use to your advantage. That was real quick on that. I will do a detailed review on this, how I personally use it and how others might use it and so forth. Then we'll actually do a full review on this new Raw, which is an amazing gun. And this year, like I said, 2018 is going to be a really great year for farm snipers. We're starting a new series which is called Half Dead Suckers, and basically the reason why I came up with that is it's a term that we use a lot here, but it's guys that are, you know, we're pushing into our 50s or older, and we're almost half dead, whatever. It's just a run-on funny joke as far as that goes. And it's basically taking our experiences as harvesters and pest control and showing you our side of what we actually do, because a lot of people just, you know, this channel, we just shoot birds and that's what else. But guys, we do so much more. We're called in when no one else is called in to manage some serious problems and so forth. And I want to introduce you to some of the scientists. We have scientists that work with us. The actual team. We'll travel from here around to Arizona, Utah, meet some of the guys in Utah, okay? Meet some guys in Georgia, okay? Go to Puerto Rico, go to the Cayman Islands, possibly go to Barbados, and some other places. There's more and more places and so forth on either jobs or jobs that some of these guys are actually on, or we're potentially looking at and so forth. So, and we'll walk you through what we actually do for what we're doing for farm snipers as far as the harvesting and pest control. Anywhere from getting bats out of your roof all the way to, like you guys seen, shooting iguanas. But you've seen it from the fun part as far as, you know, having some great customers come down. And wish you guys again Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a great and prosperous and safe year. Be vigilant to what's going on in the world. As we all know, you know, I'm not political whatsoever, but I'm not blind either. So let's just be very vigilant in what's going on and have a great year and safe year. And hope you guys continue to follow and see what some of the new cool stuff that's happening and so forth. So Merry Christmas.